It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as one of the biggest names on SmackDown. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
It sounds like the CCO thinks one of SmackDown's top stars might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Let me talk to you.
About what?
You might think you're a big deal with all this talk of #1 draft picks, but let me remind you exactly who the man they call the megastar is.
You?
So you're not a dummy after all. There's a pecking order around here, so no matter where or when you get drafted, this is still my game. And when draft night is over, you'll hear everybody saying, L.A. Knight. Yeah!
Hey, glad we could finally catch up. It's been an interesting week after what Triple H said on Raw.
What do you mean?
He basically anointed you the first overall pick in the draft. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 to Raw.
Well, it's not a guarantee.
True. Adam Pearce could do something stupid and select someone else. But if tonight is your last night on SmackDown, I just want to wish you good luck.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Oh, and speaking of the draft, just a friendly piece of advice. Make sure you look good up there on that stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire, and sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
No problem. And hey, if you did lose tonight, maybe that would cause you to slip to me at #2 in the draft. Just saying.
It's a man who might be saying farewell to SmackDown here tonight.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 273 pounds, the Demon, Steve!
He's got to have a lot of emotions as he walks toward the ring. He really built his name here on SmackDown, so it must feel bittersweet if this really is goodbye.
He's a competitor, Saxton, and if he truly is the #1 pick at the draft next week, it's because he worked hard here on SmackDown to earn it. Bittersweet, maybe, but also justified and well-deserved.
The rumors might be swirling, but the battle is in the ring.
The awesome A-lister is here.
Love him or hate him, you have to respect him.
And his opponent from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
Think for a moment about all the great adversity Miz has had to overcome in his career. He has been stalked by maniacs. He's had his manhood questioned, and he is constantly put in harm's way.
Well, I have no sympathy for The Miz. It's about time he gets humbled.
Shouldn't be humbled, he should be celebrated as a man, as a competitor, and beloved by all.
While Miz's opponent wants to showcase himself before the draft, you got to think he also wouldn't mind getting a few last shots in on the A-lister as well.
For sure, Cole. During Miz's stint as SmackDown General Manager, it seems like he was more interested in making enemies than matches.
I don't think it was intentional, Corey. Some superstar... are naturally gifted potential top draft picks. The Miz is a naturally gifted nuisance.
Tied up with the hammerlock now. Sit down, strap in, and hold on. SmackDown is well underway.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
And into a wrist lock.
Oh, and maneuvering into the top wrist lock.
Boom.
With authority. He's looking a little worn down now.
Taking a bit of damage, but he shouldn't worry.
The Miz getting after it here.
A killer instinct from Miz shining through.
From the top. Elbow drop.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Dominating shoulder tackle. Oh, just manhandling their opponent. Fallaway slam. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that. Oh.
And an elbow.
Powerful fallaway slam.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Oof. Gut punch. Nasty. And the Miz might want to look for some of his shortcut tactics after falling to that attack. The Miz at the complete mercy of his opponent.
Miz has to devise a new plan here. DDT. Even I got...
We have a pin. Shoulders are down. He gets the kick out after the one.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message. Miz from behind, hooked up. Skull-crushing finale. Miz can taste it now. 2.
And there's the win. Huge win here tonight.
Here is your winner, The Miz!
That sound you hear isn't just the crowd. It's the reshuffling of WWE's draft boards.
I don't think one match is going to cause everyone to rethink their entire strategy heading into the draft, but I'm sure this was not the showing he wanted tonight. What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
There's rumors this SmackDown superstar will be changing brands as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by Adam Pearce.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Simple. I'm not afraid of a fight. I pull no punches and I won't back down. I guess you could say I'm the bold and brash type.
I should have known. What can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I don't have time for internet gossip. All that matters to me is what happens when the bell rings. If I go #1, that just means there's a bigger target on my back. But I live for that sort of thing. So just bring it.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I'm ready, but I'm actually a little disappointed it's just a draft, and I don't get to punch someone in the face.
Hey, it's WWE. You never know. I've got to get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Now talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here on Raw? Maybe I would have been better off staying on SmackDown.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I'm focused on kicking someone's ass. Don't care who it is.
Perfect. I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be...
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait. Hey, you alright? Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
And guys, do you believe in miracles? Guys?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck!
I'm not really fond of most local competitors, but this is more like it. What was this guy's MMA record, Saxton?
0-12 in professional fights and one draw that was overturned to a loss.
Of course.
The first overall draft pick is ready for action.
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron. But now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he is drafted. Uh-oh. Nothing fancy there.
Oh, these attacks are chipping away at him.
There's still nothing he can't come back from.
And there's the follow-away slam.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Oof. Punch. Nasty.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Powerful spine buster.
Right in the breadbasket.
Buck comes right back at him. Spin kick to the midsection.
Oh, right to the throat. Oof. Caught with a punch. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight. That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Oh, man.
Blow after blow, he's on continuous assault.
All precision and strength with these attacks.
Kick to the back.
Uh-oh. Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
He can't seem to find any answer here.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
Wait for it. Woo! Alabama slam.
Short jab.
Just raining down those shots to the back of the neck. Double axe handle. Oof.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible. He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings. Out of nowhere.
Buck looks knocked out.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure Domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there. What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 273 pounds.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
And face first they go. I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that. From the top. Oh, elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Oh!
Now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled. And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically. D'Angelo finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Yeah, D'Angelo able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match?
And come on, was that really called for?
Brutal move that can take away all the mobility in that leg. Uh-oh is right.
A fall-away slam.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the taking flight.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Ooh, what a response. Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
He might just be stalling for time here.
And D'Angelo telling the crowd to watch him.
Less and less time remaining on the count.
Back in the nick of time.
What a shot. Ooh, bullseye.
That's just a beatdown.
You could see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long.
No! Oh, that'll break his arm.
Vicious.
And now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
Oof. Punch. Nasty.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance. Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Tony is completely out of sorts here.
D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know.
But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from MMA.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
We are going to kick some Mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right, show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Use your striking to set up a grapple. You can taunt your opponent here. It's actually encouraged. Don't be afraid to use the ropes.
One, two, bring it!
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
I would have just wanted to go invade them right back, but I'm intrigued. How are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone nonstop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. They call this the Performance Center, not the Flop Around Center. Can we pick up the pace? I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning. You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase. Are you two auditioning to be wrestlers? Or are you going for more of a second stage improv comedy vibe?
The tag.
You two were supposed to be hot free agents? I don't get it.
Tag is good.
JC, after this match is over, can you help me set up my new office computer? Having trouble with that pesky dongle again. Oh look, it's the dynamic duo of disappointment.
Tag is good. One, two, it's over. Bring it.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promise the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity Champions are gonna look great. And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles.
Here we go, the matches for the tag team titles. And I assure you, it'll be tough to knock off the champs here tonight. They appear absolutely laser focused heading into this match.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the Demon Steve and Mistress Megan, the Chosen One. And their opponents, the team of Lexus King and JC Jane.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. How much might a surprise... change like this affect the Unity Champs game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase, and instead, you had the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
Connects on the kick.
Lifting them up. Relative ease. Followed up with a
discus punch.
Tossed around like a rag doll.
The champ falling victim to some absolutely bone-rattling offense there. Just launched.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Corner and a couple back elbows to follow.
Headed up to the top turnbuckle. From the top.
Gosh, that looked like a bad landing.
Super kick. Snapmare takedown and
there's the kick. And makes the tag to their partner. Neckbreaker.
Ouch.
Gosh.
What are we going to see from JC? From the top.
Oh, she missed. Thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling.
And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out.
Here's the combo of strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Just getting pummeled as the champion was unable to return fire. She tags her partner in. Shoulder tackle. Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on, spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions. champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
This live event match is pure fire. You in? I've lined up a live event match that's gonna steal the show. Ready to take it?
The following contest is a tables match. Making her way to the ring from Manchester, England, Mistress Megan, the Chosen One. Here is your winner, Mistress Megan, the Chosen One.
I have to say, it's nice to have someone else around here who's still taking the threat of mutiny seriously.
I know. After we took those Unity titles off them, it seems like people are starting to think the threat is diminishing.
I think they're too afraid to admit they're staring into a brewing storm. But that's where things stand. Nothing I can do.
So we wait while NXT plans? Come on, Aldis. I thought you were the GM.
I am, but my options are limited on what I can actually do. The board is sitting on their hands, which means they're sitting on mine too.
I didn't show up here to walk down memory lane with an old friend. We need to be proactive. Is everybody just waiting around to get attacked?
And hoping it won't happen to them. It's been a while since the initial invasion. People are starting to get complacent, I guess.
Where's a mutiny invasion when you need one? Those initial massed attacks really lit a fire under the roster.
Exactly.
Do you know what happened to that mask Mutiny used during those first attacks?
It's sitting in my desk drawer. Why?
No reason. Listen, I've got something I need to do, but let's talk later.
Sounds good. Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, I will.
Zoe Stark looks to make a statement here on SmackDown tonight.
From behind!
Looks like Mutiny's making a statement of their own.
Once again, Mutiny's surprise attacks are back, and tonight at SmackDown Zone, Zoe Stark, who's caught in the crossfire.
This is really upsetting, guys. Every time we think the dust is settled, Mutiny strikes again.
Mutiny thrives on this kind of disruption. It's their way of keeping everyone off balance. The question is, who's going to step up and stop them?
And the parking lot continues to be the most dangerous place to settle your disputes.
Boom! Stopping their opponent.
Followed by a forearm smash. Caught in a bad spot.
Ow! Nothing but cold, hard concrete underneath these competitors now.
Yeah, one nasty fall could be all it takes to change the complexion of this match. Got them off their feet here.
Delivering a series of sharp elbows.
Ooh! Finds a counter from Stark.
Vicious combination of strikes.
Turn out the lights.
And guys, I've been here a long time, and I can't tell you how many superstars haven't been the same after a fight through the parking lot.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign.
Gets out of dodge.
Running knee lift, and the hatred between these superstars can't be contained. Someone is seriously going to get hurt here.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Launched into a roundhouse kick.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Going after the midsection. That right there is why you've got to keep your head on a swivel in a situation like this.
I would prefer never being in a situation like this, Corey. This is not what parking lots were made for. Lands the knee. Look at this, just unloading.
Stark's gonna need a medic soon.
Ooh. Man, strikes. Wow.
I knew they didn't like each other, but I didn't think they'd turn this into a parking lot brawl.
Ooh, just relentless.
Oh, a flurry of strikes. Boom, boom, persistent barrage. Boom, that puts her on the offensive.
Back elbow blows that one up.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Oh, my, oh, what? She just went head first through the window.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Exposed concrete is just the first hazard you see in this area. There are about 100 ways this could be ending in disaster.
And it really looks like her skull is the intended target here.
Oh, look at this. Oh, kicks. Oh, man.
Good grief.
Turn your lights out. And a stomp to the gut.
Good night. Good grief. Everything in the parking lot can be used as a weapon. It's about the most unforgiving environment you can imagine.
Arm wringer.
Bang! What a punch.
Up across the shoulders. Boom! Feast your eyes.
Come on, I think a point has been made in this one. This is not the place anyone should be in now.
Too late, Byron. Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick. Oh, vicious running knee lift. Oh, look at these kicks. Oh. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. I don't know what these superstars are thinking.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's not good. That's a parking area, not a wrestling ring.
Arm wringer.
Well, that changed.
No, turn out the lights. The party's over. Perched on the shoulders. I don't see them getting up after that. And with
Did you see what happened earlier tonight? These random masked mutiny attacks starting up again. It's unexpected.
I did see it. Firsthand, actually.
What aren't you telling me?
That it was me. I attacked Zoe Stark under the mask. Think about it. A new mutiny attack reinvigorated and united the roster. And Mutiny can't deny this one without looking like they're too scared to take credit. It's foolproof.
Nothing is ever foolproof. But it is clever. And dangerous.
You know what? I got a taste of calling the shots when we went after the Unity titles, and it worked. I wasn't gonna sit back and be on the defensive anymore.
Maybe you have a point.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to stoop to their level and stir up trouble just for the fun of it, but sometimes you have to embrace the chaos to be heard. And that's what I'm doing here.
Just make sure you don't get caught if you do it again. And you should definitely do it again.
I plan to.
Liv Morgan looks ready for action.
Look out!
It's that Mutiny masked attacker.
Into the steel steps.
I can't believe Mutiny's struck again.
This is becoming a terrifying trend. Mutiny isn't just making statements, they're declaring war on everyone.
Terrifying is right. If they're bold enough to attack Liv Morgan like this, who's to say any of us are safe?
Well, no one's worried about you getting taken out, Saxton, but you're right about one thing. These mutiny attacks will keep coming unless someone courageously steps up to stop them.
Uh-oh. I don't know what she has planned with that kendo stick.
She's going under the ring now.
Grabbing a kendo stick, any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
She's looking very comfortable with that kendo stick. Shouldn't make anybody think twice. She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. What a counter! Oh, look at these kicks. Knee right to the face.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
She's being derailed here.
Yeah, this match is starting to get out of hand real fast.
Harlem sidekick. All the momentum's against Morgan now.
This is where Morgan will be tested.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash. Liv is reeling in real danger now. Perched on the shoulders, feast your eyes.
Liv's in a terrible predicament.
And that will do it. Not getting up from that one, so it's called.
Where'd you come from?
I've been standing right here staring at my phone.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge. These attacks, they're relentless. I've been patrolling backstage non-stop.
Well, at least the roster has come together, right? Wasn't that what we were hoping for?
Yes, that is nice. But honestly, I haven't had a full night's sleep since this started. It's taking a toll. They even broke into my office and stole back that mutiny mask. If they can get in there, they can get in anywhere.
Relax. I've got a match in a couple days with a member of the mutiny crew down at NXT. I'll look around. Maybe I can even steal the mask back.
You're going to NXT?
Worry less, Aldous. I can guarantee that this devious masked attacker will not give me any trouble. It doesn't feel like her style. Or his.
All the same, judging by what I'm hearing, it won't be hard to find some support I can send with you. Let me see what I can do.
Thanks. I'm sure this lone attacker will definitely stay away if I've got some extra muscle behind me.
Yeah, but that's what's bothering me. The whole lone attacker thing. Ever since they announced themselves, they've been striking in packs.
Maybe they've changed their tactics.
Maybe, but something feels off, like a piece is missing, and I'm going to find it.
Let me know if you find anything.
I will. Good luck in your match.
And here's our superstar from SmackDown, and she didn't come alone.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Manchester, England, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Mistress Megan the Chosen One.
Walking into Mutiny's den with this level of backup sends a clear message.
Yeah, that message might just be, I'm extremely reckless. She just brought more chum to the feeding frenzy.
The self-proclaimed Hell's favorite harlot.
And you can see exactly why.
And her opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
A woman who began her wrestling career at the age of 17 years old.
Yeah, she's one of the youngest female competitors in WWE, but already has a veteran's mindset. Gigi Dolan has the ability to be pretty imaginative in the ring.
She says her creativity is how she expresses herself.
One thing is very clear. As this match gets underway, the SmackDown roster is coming together in a show of solidarity against Mutiny's mask. She's looking at it early. A little slow to get her shoulder up.
And she really took her time getting out of that one.
Gosh. Oh, solid form. Kick right to the leg.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. Knee strike to the back.
Here's a combo of strikes. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Foot to the midsection.
Firm control.
Oh, what a kick to the face.
Oh, my God. A heavy double axe handle.
This beating is taking its toll on her.
But time is on her side. This match ain't even close to over.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Just a continuous rush on Gigi here.
Gigi has to turn this around, and quick.
And an answer from her.
She might be waking up.
Good. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Crossover again. This hold is locked in tight. Applying the pressure.
And that's it. She's tapping.
One thing is very clear as this match gets underway, the SmackDown roster is coming together in a show of solidarity against Mutiny's mask attacks.
Exactly, Michael. Every underhanded move by Mutiny is only strengthening the resolve of these superstars. They're more united than ever.
There might only be one competitor in the ring, but it's kind of like all of SmackDown is throwing the punches. This alliance might finally give Mutiny a run for their money.
Man, just a multitude of strikes. Wow.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Oh. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Oh, just nailing the double axe handle. The damage is starting to affect her.
This isn't anything you can't fight back from by any means.
She's tossed right out of the ring. And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Perched up top. Oh, man.
Just a continuous rush on Gigi here.
Gigi has to turn this around, and quick.
And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
Arm smash after the stomps.
Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing.
Pin now. Dolan's got to get out of it. Kick out.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Oh, man. Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
She's in total control at the moment.
Have to admit.
How are they going to get away with this?
Oh, this is bull. Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
Beautiful athleticism.
Man, strikes.
Knee right to the face. Vicious, aggressive attacks. She's starting to struggle here.
It's all about focus. You have to be able to ignore the pain as the match wears on.
Flattened with a downward spiral. Oh my gosh, what impact!
She continues to fight off her opponent.
Uh-oh.
Driving the knee right to the ribs.
Gigi's in a daze. Could be over soon.
Perched on the shoulders.
Oh! Feast your eyes. Dolan is absolutely laid out.
She did it! She picked up the victory!
Here is your winner, Mistress Megan the Chosen One.
Over the past few weeks, we've witnessed a series of unsettling attacks, but tonight, we may finally have a breakthrough. Nick, can you confirm the rumors that new evidence has emerged regarding the identity of the masked attacker?
I can. After a comprehensive search here at SmackDown tonight, we've made a significant discovery. The mutiny mask used in the attacks was found inside one of our locker rooms. That's right. These atrocities were perpetrated by a SmackDown superstar, someone we considered one of our own.
Are you able to reveal the name of the superstar you believe carried out these attacks?
Yes. It pains me to say this because of the trust I had in this woman, but it appears that our masked attacker is none other than Naomi.
You're saying that Naomi has been a double agent for Mutiny?
Sadly, it is unquestionably so.
Stunning information that I'm sure will send shockwaves through the WWE universe. Thank you, Nick.